Here's one of our bunch of pine trees we got. And if you look up in the tree, you'll see some of those cut off branches that we cut off quite a few years ago. That one right there, and there's a bunch more, and then that big one right there, that S-shaped one. Those are all dead branches, and there's one up there farther. And they've been hanging for the last 8 years or so, so we are going to cut those off a little bit and see if we got some fat wood in those things. It's usually how you create some fat wood, is you cut your branches off and use some little, or leave some little stubs like that, and we're gonna cut some down and check them out. Or if you got broken ones in the forest, like that little guy right there, you can see it's probably 3 inches long, well, probably about 5 inches long, and it looks like it could possibly be some pretty good fat wood. And then that one right there, it's probably maybe 8 inches, and we're gonna cut those off next to the tree and see what we got. See if we can harvest some fat wood off our own pine trees behind our house, or the ones in front of our house. So anyway, we'll cut off these couple here and see what we got. Alright, I'm going to show you what we found. This is 3 pieces I cut off. Dead branches. Look at that. See that dark material? That's the resin. So this would be very flammable. Each one of these pieces is fat wood. So the fat wood, I'm sure, probably goes clear to the end of it where it was cut off years ago, but I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and split this open. Alright, just hit that with the axe, and you could see it's got a fairly decent deposit of resin in there. We're running right there. Let's go ahead and split that a little bit more. There we go. Alright, look at that. We are going to shave a little of this off, and we are going to see if it sparks with a ferro rod. And this is harvested out of one of the group of pine trees I have in my yard. This little bayite striker actually works really good for scraping your fat wood. Look at that. Just takes those shavings right off perfect. I tell you, these bayite strikers, I got 5 of them for like $9, and 3 of them the first time I ordered for like $7. Definitely worth it. Besides using scraping on your ferro rod, they also work great for getting your filing. Now look how yellowish that looks. It's very strong in odor too. So we'll go ahead and strike this. Oops. There we go. That is some fat wood I harvested. Myself, right out of the tree. Well, this striker gives perfect little shavings. Try that again. Let's get these to spark. There we go. Well, It's that easy to harvest your own fat wood. It just depends, you know, if you get it from the base of a tree, it can actually have even more resin in it. This one isn't really loaded with resin, but it does have quite a bit, especially like right there at the end. It's that easy to harvest your own. I got quite a bit of it here, all directly out of my tree I got trimmed back there. So I actually got a lot of fat wood to harvest in my own homestead. So anyway, so I will show you how to collect it out of the forest later on in another video. All right, see y'all later.